Hi, so quickly, if I can, because I have other things going on at the moment, so we're gonna make this quick, just as a put together thing. So yesterday I made the pie dough with the big butter chunks. Today I wanna pull off an experiment and make a half batch with small butter chunks. And then I'm going to cut off little pieces of each of them, and I'll make a plain one, and then I'll make one with like cinnamon sugar or Parmesan or whatever. So you can see the difference between big butter chunks and little chunks. And this is a blind experiment, so I'm doing this hoping that's gonna pull off from my experience and what I know. So here I have my 1 cup of flour. And because yesterday was 2 cups of flour and 6 ounces of butter, today we're gonna do 1 cup of flour and 3 ounces of butter. And 3 ounces would only be 3/4 of a stick. So I got 27 seconds left on what I'm doing, so please hold. Sorry about that. All right. I mean, I wasn't gone. That's what movie magic is, right? All right. So same as yesterday, I'm going to cut up the butter into little chunks. But this time, I'm going to add it to my flour. And I'm going to use my pastry cutter and make little butter pieces. This would be like over cutting your butter into it. And so you want your butter to stay cold because you don't want it to start melting on you. You don't want it to lose its solid form. And so that's why you want it to stay and remain cold. Every time you work with it, it heats up. Anytime you work with anything, it heats up. But in this case, we are not looking to turn our butter from a solid to a liquid right now. We want to keep our butter in solid form. And we're not doing anything with sugar here. We're just doing stuff with flour. And we're not making a roux, a cold roux. Yeah, you know that? You can make a backwards roux. You can have a hot roux or you can have a cold roux. But this is, I guess, kind of similar. So, they're not small enough for me. And my arm is definitely getting a workout. So I made buttermilk biscuits last night so that I could have that for breakfast this morning. And I discovered that the recipe is similar, except that it's double the flour. So I made a double batch. So I made 4 cups of flour and 2/3. I used 6 ounces of butter, like I did yesterday with the pie dough, except yesterday with the pie dough was only 2 cups of butter. So I thought that was interesting to note. Okay. I think I look like crushed crackers, right? I definitely don't want to see big pieces here if I want to pull off my experiment the right way. Okay. By the way, I like performing kitchen experiments because I really want to know why. Well, it doesn't make much sense if you're just going to tell me. I need to see evidence for myself. So I'm going to try and show you some evidence for yourself so that your inquiring mind that wants to know will know. Okay, so all right, sorry. I had reminders of like Friends when Chandler was playing the video game, his hand stuck in the cloth. All right, so those are very little pieces of butter. Exactly what I wouldn't want for a flaky pie crust. So let's see if I can pull off my experiment and get my routine out and my cold water. Now I did get a lot of comments about using different liquids with pie dough, and I'm Super curious to know how those are going to turn out. I don't want to do this right now with this experiment because I've already got a control, but we'll definitely save that and keep it in mind because, I mean, Thanksgiving's coming. Got a lot of pies to do here, so that's 3. I know, and my preferred method for doing this would be using a fork so I don't have to get my hands all messy, so I don't have to get tools messy. But I was having a discussion with a good friend that this actually helps you to feel when your dough is coming together better than using any other tool. So keep that in mind. And also, it's been a lot drier here lately. I think that's also why the dough is wanting to take a little bit more liquid. And I think that ought to do it. And as I'm fluffing this, using my hands, I'm like tickling it, like boop, 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 boop. I'm not like working it, I'm not kneading it, being as gentle as I can because I don't want to create gluten strands. I don't want toughness. That's not part of my experiment. All right, but see, it's holding together in a ball. Totally what I want. So this is only a one time, so I only need to make 1 puck with it. Okay, just gonna bring it together, ball it up. I had a piece of a shallot in there. I thought I cleaned up my space. Okay. All right, we're gonna let that chillax. I did forget about my dough yesterday. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just got busy. Life happens. So I'm coming back to it today. We'll roll it out today. I'm gonna wrap this up. We'll wait 15 minutes. We'll roll out pie dough. We'll make pie filling and we'll go from there.